Compliance Prime presents HUD's new guidance on criminal activity and housing. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, and its Office of Fair Housing and Equal Opportunity, FHEO, are working to make it easier for people with a criminal record to find housing. On June 10, 2022, FHEO implemented the previously issued guidance on applying the Fair Housing Act to use of criminal records by housing providers. Since then, FHEO has provided training on strategies for addressing discrimination. Housing providers' use of criminal records to fair housing advocacy groups who investigate, test, and bring charges against housing providers. Find out how these initiatives will impact the way you do business. This course is applicable to all properties subject to the Fair Housing Act. Learning objectives. Assess whether your criminal screening practices violate the Fair Housing Act. Understand the relationship between criminal records and disabilities. Learn how to apply reasonable accommodations policies to criminal screening policies. Learn FHEO's recommended best practices when you choose to use criminal records to screen applicants. Understand how local nuisance ordinances and crime-free programs may violate the Fair Housing Act. This webinar will be conducted by Gwen Volk, who has worked in the affordable housing industry since 1983. She has been president and CEO of a Midwest property management company and chief compliance officer over a Dallas firm's national portfolio. Gwen is a nationally recognized expert in the tax credit, bond, home, and Section 8 programs. Stay compliant by enrolling in this webinar today.